Michael Geoghegan is a political consultant in Victoria, BC, and joins us now. Michael, a big day there.
Oh, huge day. Advanced polls in some communities up 200 to 300%.
Now, of all the races out there, which one should Canadians pay attention to the most?
Well, I think, well, it depends if you have any relatives that live in BC, but obviously the Vancouver race is the one that's been highest profile. You have Gregor Robertson trying to get reelected. He's with Vision Vancouver, Kirk LaPointe with the NPA, and Mina Wong of COPE. The polls indicate it's a very tight race between Gregor Robertson and Kirk LaPointe, so that is definitely one to watch.
Okay, also being watched this week, way on the other side of the country in PEI, Mr. Giz. Does that come as a bit of a surprise?
Well, it did to me. Then again, I live on the island on the west coast here in Victoria. But yeah, no, I was very shocked. I mean, here's a guy. I mean, his father was premier. He becomes premier at age 33. He's now age 40, and he announces he's going to leave. A lot of speculation that he's going to run federally, but in any event, interesting situation to be 40 years old and already done with being premier.
Would he have a bunch of emails and maybe phone calls from Justin Trudeau?
I think there might be some corsages being mailed to him as well. You know, it's one of those things where he definitely wants Mr. Giz to be a candidate, and he would know that in being a candidate, should there be a Liberal government, that he would almost assuredly be in cabinet. In fact, he would be in cabinet.
All right, federally now, by-elections in Alberta and Ontario on Monday, and one of them, the riding of the former finance minister.
Yeah, Whitby, Oshawa, absolutely interesting race. I mean, last time around, of course, Jim Flaherty, who, as we know, passed away, captured that riding easily, 58% of the vote. NDP were second, Liberals were third. This time around, showing a much different race. Looks like the Conservatives are still in first place, but the Liberals are coming up very neck and neck, and it's the NDP that seem to be running third.
This kind of a by-election in these ridings, this should be easy for the Conservative Party, though.
Yeah, it should be. Keep in mind, it's not that many months ago that the Conservatives were trailing badly the federal Liberals. They have recovered in recent months, but it's still one that's left a bit of a legacy in that this has become a really tight race in Whitby, Oshawa.
A lot of politics this week. Michael Geoghegan, a political consultant in Victoria, BC. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.